Good morning. This is Mona and this is my morning view. I have to be super quick because the tree guy is right outside of the front of my house, about to take down a tree. They're really loud, so we're going to do this as quick as we can. I'm Mona and this is my morning view. Don't know if I said that. So, said it again. Like it, comment, go over to my YouTube page and subscribe. Mona E. Harrison. Today, Winter Edition 2025. This is the last week I'm doing Winter Edition 2025. Next week, I am going to start off with the Spring Edition. All right, so even though I believe Friday may be the first day of spring, I'm just going to finish the week out with the Winter Edition. All right, today, Tips Tuesday. Real quick, what is a tip for today before they start chainsawing? Well, you know, tree guys are going out there. Go ahead and jump on live. Okay, I got a tip. It's about going on live. All right, so it came as an apparency to me. This. Why do you make this content? Why do you make this content? I have multiple reasons for making this content. The biggest one is because I want to see women over 50 be healthier mentally, spiritually, and physically than they have ever been. Okay, so for that age group, you know, we're not going to be 20 again, right? Even Caleb and Joshua, when they got their extra 40 years, they had the strength of their youth from when they started. So if they were 40, you know, then they had the strength of when they were 40. And if they were like 20, then they had the strength of when they were 20. So Joshua was probably about 40 when he had to wander through the desert. And so by the time he got into the promised land, he was like 80. Then they had to fight and battle, you know, in order to claim the promised land, because they didn't go in there the first time when, you know, it would have been a much easier process. But they were given their youth, right? So my whole thing is trying to reverse the damage that has been done by stress and worry and frustration, and for women to live in a state of peace. That doesn't mean storms don't happen. Storms happen in life. Storms happen in this earth. It's part of the fallen world. So we have storms in our life, but we know how to navigate through them. All right, so that is why I do this. Now, that's the number one reason. There are multiple reasons. 2, I like to challenge my brain in remembering what I can remember, because the things that I bring here are the things that I remember. They are impromptu. It's something that I'm just pulling out of my filing cabinet of my brain while I'm standing here with the phone on live. It's like testing myself. I like that. I've always liked to challenge myself. So that's where that comes from. Another reason is this, and this is the tip for today. I was told, why isn't everybody making content? I watched this goat family up in Connecticut, Simon Says Farms. If you like goats, go there. Go there on YouTube, Simon Says Farms. I will promote them. Yes. We've been watching them since almost the beginning of when they went live. So, with that, he said once that one day, when they're long gone, his great-grandchildren, or his great-great-great-grandchildren, are going to still see this stuff on YouTube. They're going to see this stuff and go, hey, that was my great-great-great-grandfather. This is what life was like living on the farm. It's a legacy that you can leave to your family. They get to know who you are. They get to see what you're about. And keep it real, R-E-A-L. not the R-E-E-L. The R-E-E-L is attention grabbing, and some of it's real, yeah, some of it is, but the majority of it is set up. You know, there's a lot of setup on that. Okay, I won't even say majority, but there's a lot of it. A lot of fakery going on. And do you want your children to think that you are full of fakery? No, you don't. You want them to see the real you, who you are, what can you pass down, what legacy can you leave. And that is another reason why I do these lives. So, like, comment, go over to my YouTube page, Mona E. Harrison. Like, subscribe, comment, hit notifications, get all the bells and whistles. It is growing in the sense of getting more used to the tech part of it. And as soon as I get all that stuff down, I can flow a little bit better, because I haven't been flowing in these two spaces, doing them both like I used to flow in this space. And I want to be able to flow in both spaces evenly, equally. The 3 minutes is a challenge. It really is. And I was going on there first, but it's just not enough time for the brain juices to start flowing and figuring out what we're going to talk about. Okay, so I have to end because I have to go onto YouTube real quick before they start the chainsaw. Their truck is right outside. All right, blessings, everybody. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow for Wonderful Wednesday. And that is it. Like, subscribe, comment. Do it here. Do it on YouTube. All right, blessings. Bye.